It's times like this, I love hearing this, and I want to, smoke some hopium. I'm very hopeful that James Comey will be nailed. Nailed. Corruption. What was it? Mishandling of classified information. Do something. Lock them up. But I'm used to seeing guys like Trey Gowdy go out there and bark at these guys. I mean, this guy would rip them apart, and then nothing happens. Boy, get the popcorn. Trey Gowdy's going to tear him up, and then nothing happens. Trey Gowdy, why the hell are you even talking? Why are you wasting your time? Nothing's going to get done. Punish them. Go after them. Hold them into contempt. Do whatever you have to do. By the way, a little update. My mom. I think I mentioned this to you guys. She told me 2 people would be staying with us in the month of June. She said that about 2 weeks ago. I already knew at that time who one of them was, because they'd already reached out to me. Now, I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my wife even. She found out very recently, as usual. Joe, you always tell me last. What the hell? Sorry. And she said one of them will be out-of-towners, like out of the country. My guys from Singapore, family, came in. We just, had them leave over the weekend. That was that one. But I thought to myself, who the hell's the second one? Who in the hell's the second one going to be? No one's reached out to me that I know anything, nothing. It's getting close to the end of the month. What's going on here? Got an email today. Remember the guy that did the energy work on my foot? Eddie Ranch? Hey, Joe, is that RV proposition you made when you were here, where if I was coming down to Florida, I could stay in there for a little bit? Is that still available? Absolutely. Why? What's up? I'd like to come down maybe next week. Gotta love my mom. Amazing. I didn't know who the second one was. Nobody did. Just found out today. Got the email today. Anyways, on to the article, which is what you're waiting for now. Horowitz reveals, this is Zero Hedge, that Comey is under DOJ investigation over mishandling of classified info. Inspector General Michael Horowitz made a stunning admission during Monday congressional testimony that former FBI Director James Comey is under a separate and ongoing investigation over mishandling of classified information when asked by Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley. Quote, Grassley says, Comey said he did not expect a report on his handling of classified information because, well, that's frivolous. I don't happen to think that it's frivolous. Question number 1. Rule number 1. No. Question number 1. Mr. Horowitz, are you investigating the handling of his memo, and does that include the classification issues, and should Mr. Comey expect a report when it's complete? Horowitz, we received a referral on that from the FBI. We are handling that referral, and we will issue a report when the matter is complete, consistent with the law and rules that are a report that's consistent and takes those into account. Grassley says, is the IG investigating Comey's handling of his memos about Trump? Horowitz, yes, we're investigating it and we'll produce a report on it. Right, well, here's what I don't want an effing report. I want a report that says, oh, hell yes, and then action. Because I want action tonight. Satisfaction. No more garbage. Well, we don't think we should refer him for any criminal charges. No. Drain the swamp, and you start with the head of the FBI, who's been obstructing justice against Trump, basically. Obstructing Trump, really, in every freaking way possible. Earlier Monday, Grassley demanded in a letter to the FBI Director, Christopher Wray, that the agency provide information regarding revelations from last week's Inspector General report that former FBI Director James Comey used personal email accounts to conduct official business, which neither the FBI or the Inspector General independently verified during an internal investigation. On June 14th, the committee received the Department of Justice Office of Inspector General report entitled A Review of Various Actions by the FBI and Department of Justice in Advance of the 2016 Election. The report found that FBI employees Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, and even former Director James Comey used personal email accounts and devices to conduct official government business in violation of FBI policy. Again, notice that wording, FBI policy. But is it against the law? And if it is, don't write in violation of policy. You write in violation of the effing federal law. Don't try to sugarcoat it. The revelation about Mr. Comey's use of personal email for work was new. Just like Obama, I didn't know anything about that. Oh, here's his code name and there's his email address. That was Obama and he did know about it. He participated in the email exchanges. Oops. But that's another story for another time. Thus, it is important to understand what steps the FBI has taken, if any, to retrieve work-related communications from former Director Comey's personal email account, says Chuck Grassley. Grassley's letter then states that there appears to have been no independent verification by the Inspector General or the FBI. Without access to his private account, independent verification is impossible. The Justice Department should apply at least as much scrutiny to its own former director as it applied to the former Secretary of State. As a reminder, the disclosure in last week's OIG report that Comey was also abusing his personal email account prompted the following brutal troll from Hillary Clinton, who has repeatedly accused Comey, together with everyone and everything else, of costing her the election. But my emails, whatever, says Hillary Clinton. To that end, Grassley's letter reads, "It is disturbing that FBI employees tasked with investigating Secretary Clinton, including the former director, appear to have engaged in strikingly similar conduct." Grassley notes that when the OIG asked former Director Comey if he was concerned about his decision to conduct FBI business on his personal laptop or email, he admitted he was unsure whether he acted in accordance with FBI regulations. He stated, "I don't know. I think so, but I don't know. I remember talking to Jim Rybicki about it at one time, and I had the sense that it was okay." You're the top of the FBI. I don't know. The committee chairman then brings up serious questions about Director Comey's transmission of his memos about conversations with President Trump, some of which contain classified information, to Daniel Richman, Patrick Fitzgerald, and David Kelly. Secretary Clinton alienated thousands of federal records when she used a non-government server and email for official work. Many of those records were deleted rather than returned to the State Department when the department requested them. Some of those records contained classified information. Here it appears as if the FBI has not even sought the return of those records. Once again, from Chuck Grassley. The letter then asks 4 questions of the DOJ, requesting a response by next Friday, June 29th. 1. Has the FBI requested that former Director Comey provide any official work-related material from his personal devices and email accounts or access to those accounts? If not, why not? If so, did he cooperate? Number 2, has the FBI conducted or attempted to conduct searches of non-FBI issued communications devices or non-FBI email accounts associated with former Director Comey for official work-related material? If not, why not? Number 3, do you agree with former Comey that the question of whether he transmitted classified information on unclassified systems is frivolous? And finally, number 4, has the FBI taken any steps to secure, retrieve, or clean any, clean any classified information transmitted by former Director Comey off any unclassified computer systems? If so, please explain in detail what steps were taken and when. A, if the answer is yes, then please describe how that answer is consistent with the FBI's claim that there was no indication that classified information ever transited Director Comey's personal email. So, once again, the question remains, are we actually going to see something happen this time? Well, we don't want to refer charges. We don't think, See, before, I'd say, oh, here we go. Get ready for nothing to happen. Walk free. No big deal. That's what they'll tell us. Oh, it's no big deal. But we got a new sheriff in town named President Trump. And like back in the day, homie don't play that. President Trump don't play that. So, I think, maybe, again, I'm not feeling too confident. My confidence level isn't real high. but I think maybe we'll get something out of this. Maybe some heads will actually roll for once. Guess we'll find out. Take care.